Alright, welcome back everyone, and today we're going to go over part 2 of the Dark Brotherhood. Now, if you watched the first part, you'll notice that right at the end of assassinating the bandit, I cut it short, did not show leaving the Dwarven Ruin. That said, I went through the rest of it and completed the dungeon. While I did so, I found a Ethereum shard that started another quest line. I got all sorts of distracted, so I just cut the whole thing out. So what we're going to do today is we're going to pick up where we left off. And so we're going to go back to Markarth, and we're going to talk to the lady who requested the assassination of the bandit leader. And once we do that, we'll continue on with the rest of the Dark Brotherhood questline. So without further ado, let's get back into it.
Well, thank you. And I'll never forget you.
Alright, now that we've completed our objective, we're going to return to the Dark Brotherhood.
Ah, you're back. Very well. I respect your discretion. Now, I need your assistance with a matter of a more... personal nature. It's Cicero. Ever since he arrived, his behavior's been... well, erratic would be an understatement. I do believe he is truly mad, but it's worse than that.
Very much so.
He's taken to locking himself in the Night Mother's chamber and talking to someone in hushed but frantic tones. Who is he speaking with? What are they planning? I fear treachery. You must understand. If Cicero is turning the others against me, against us, our family would not survive such division.
I don't know why you think there's an us, Astrid. You are one of the most annoying NPCs I've ever met.
Dear brother, I need you to steal into that chamber and eavesdrop on their meeting. It'll be no use clinging to the shadows. They'll see you for sure. No, you need a hiding place. Somewhere they'd never think to look.
Sounds like my dearest daughter is giving Mother some trouble.
Inside the Night Mother's coffin.
God, that's so creepy.
No objections then? Good. Go now, before
Nothing
they meet.
I want to say is actually a voice line option.
You learn.
So this is actually where the Dark Brotherhood quest line gets to become much more interesting.
Hide in the coffin before Cicero and the meet.
Watch me break a novice lockpick. That'd be sad. I'm pretty sure I just about did. Hello, Night Mother. I mean, look at this. She's so creepy. Yeah, let's just get right up in there. Enjoy the little voice line session here.
Are we alone? Yes. Yes! Alone! Sweet solitude! No one will hear us, disturb us. Everything is going according to plan. The others, I've spoken to them, and they're coming around, I know it. The wizard Festus Crex. Perhaps even the Argonian and the Unchild. What about you? Have you spoken to anyone? No? No, of course not. I do the talking, the stalking, the seeing, and the saying. And what do you do? Nothing! Not that I'm angry. Oh, never. Cicero understands. Cicero always understands. And obeys. You will talk when you're ready, won't you? Won't you? Sweet Night Mother.
Poor Cicero. Dear Cicero, such a humble servant, but he will never hear my voice, for he is not the listener.
So creepy.
Oh, but how can I defend you? How can I exert your will if you will not speak to anyone?
Oh, but I will speak. I will speak to you.
As per usual with any
For
Skyrim
you
questline,
are
you
the
are
one.
obviously the main character.
Yes, you. You,
You who shares my
iron
iron tomb.
who warms my ancient bones.
Now, I don't know about you guys, but if I had to
You
climb into a
this
coffin with a
task.
corpse, I wouldn't want to be
Journey to Wallen.
facing them. This is just weird, you
Speak
know?
with Amar
Like, I wouldn't want to exactly lay on top of them, but I prefer that to basically making out with a corpse
Poor
at this point.
Cicero has failed you. Poor Cicero is sorry, sweet mother. I've tried so very hard, but I just can't find the listener.
Tell Cicero the time has come. Tell him the words he has been waiting for all these years. Darkness rises when silence dies.
Will do.
What? What treachery! Defiler! Debaser and defiler! You have violated the sanctity of the Night Mother's coffin! Explain yourself! Speak,
I love your voice
worm.
acting, Cicero. Ah, the Night Mother spoke to me. She said, I am the one.
She spoke to you? More treachery. More trickery and deceit! You lie! The Night Mother speaks only to the listener! And there is no listener! She said that. She said those words. To you. Darkness rises when silence dies. But those are the words, the binding words, written in the keeping tomes. The signal so I would know. Mother's only way of talking to sweet Cicero. Then, it's true. She's back. Our Lady is back. She has chosen a listener. She has chosen you! All hail the listener!
My Sithis, this ends now. Back away, fool. Whatever you've been planning is over. Are you all right? I heard the commotion. Who was Cicero talking to? Where's the accomplice? Reveal yourself, traitor.
I spoke only to the Night Mother. I spoke to the Night Mother, but she didn't speak to me. Oh, no! She spoke only to him, to the listener.
What? The listener? What are you going on about? What is this lunacy?
It's true! It's true! The Night Mother has spoken.
Okay, this is
The
just creepy.
silence has been broken. The listener has been chosen.
Oh, it's true.
When I heard Cicero screaming, I knew you'd been discovered. I feared the worst. Are you all right?
Oh, Astrid, don't care.
You look like you've just seen a ghost. Please tell me you haven't. Cicero said he spoke to the Night Mother, but she spoke to you? What?
Yep.
So Cicero wasn't talking to anyone else? Just the Night Mother's body? And the
Yep.
Night Mother, who, according to everything we know, will only speak to the person chosen as listener,
Yep.
just spoke.
Right now. Yep.
To you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
By
That's what I said.
Sithis. And? What did she say?
Gotta speak with Amand Motier in Vollenrud.
Amand Motier? I have no idea who that is. But Vollenrud, that I have heard of. And I know where it is. No. No. Listen, I don't know what's going on here, but you take your orders from me. Are we clear on that? The Night Mother may have spoken to you, but
You're only
I
a
am still
traitor
the
to the
leader of
Dark
this
Brotherhood
family.
anyway.
I will not have my authority so easily dismissed. I need time to think about all this. Go see Nazir. Do some work for him. I'll find you when I'm ready to discuss the matter further.
Sure, Astrid, whatever you say. Let's go talk to Nazir. I think Astrid irritates me as much as she does simply because I know the result.
You reek of death, my friend. I salute you.
Well,
Well
Astrid
then,
wanted me to talk to
your
you.
timing couldn't be better. As it turns out, I've got 2 new contracts. One rather easy assignment, and another that should prove quite a challenge. Your first target is an orc bard named Lerbuk. The other is a vampire by the name of Hearn. Happy hunting.
No problemo.
Good luck.
Alrighty. Alright, now we need to go and complete the other 2 contracts, which is what we'll go and do now.
The day I first hatched, I am Shadow Scale, you see. Born under the sign of the Shadow.
Good to know. For those of you who don't know, Shadow Scales
Please,
are
not now.
Argonians raised as assassins.
Everything's all right? What do you need?
Let's go ahead and wait around and see where we end up here. My hope is that this orc here.
Well, aren't you the
Uh.
handsome one? You and I should spend some time together.
Although you are a disgusting creature. Spoiler
The
alert,
people here work
vampire.
so hard, and they never allow themselves a moment of fun. It's such a pity. It won't last forever, though.
Is the line for my next performance starting already? Come on, don't be shy. Plenty of room
I don't have any interest
for
in poisons
everyone.
here. Alright. Let's do a quick save here. Easy peasy. Excuse me, Benner. Excuse me.
Hey, watch it.
Get out of my way then. Gosh.
These people are like cattle. All they do is work, sleep, and eat.
No. Point proven. Half Moon Mill discovered.
You lost?
You need to leave now.
There's a lot of you in here. Oh no, there's just one of you. Might as well loot his home. Oh, excuse me. Ah,
Hearn and I do so adore guests. These guards are such a bore.
Well now, what have we here? A lost little lamb.
Not quite.
Ah, so the Brotherhood has come for old Hearn, has it? Well then, let us meet as equals. Never gonna come here.
Get away from my horse here. Why can I not? I'm gonna say, why can I not search your body? That is not pleasing. Why don't you have vampire dust on you? That's not fair. Back to Nazir we go. Obviously, this is not the extent of the Dark Brotherhood. This is simply in between time between your actual missions.
We need to talk.
Sure.
Look, something is happening here. I'm not sure entirely what that something is, but, well, we need to find out. If the Night Mother really did give you an order to talk to a contact, we'd be mad to ignore it. And I think we'd both agree, Cicero's brought quite enough madness to this sanctuary. So go. Go to Vollenrud. It's a crypt, pretty far to the northeast. Talk to this Armand Motier, and let's see where all this leads,
Sure thing, Astrid. First off, we're gonna go ahead and talk to Nazir, though, because I want my money. I don't work for free, after all. I am a Dragonborn assassin.
Will there ever come a... Wonderful. The only good bard is a dead one as far as I'm concerned. All that singing and mirth. Your payment, as per the usual. No sarcasm this time. You faced a vampire and lived to tell the tale.
I mean, honestly, I didn't really do a whole lot, but appreciate that.
And if you contracted Sanguinari Vampiris, be sure to get that taken care of. Else you'll end up like our own Babette. Unless, of course, that was your goal all along. Here's your payment.
Nonsense.
You've got people to kill, my friend. Best get to it.
Just run into a wall real quick. Might actually help if we applied this quest line. There we go. Beheadic Fallen Rune Notes. Interesting. Well then, we'll have to start that quest line another time. For now, I do believe our contact is right off into the nearby undead. They, as you can see, clearly killed all the Draugr here, but they didn't loot them, so that's free gold for us. No, I don't think.
By the almighty divines, you've come. You've actually come. This dreadful black sacrament thing. It worked.
Yep.
Right then. You prefer to listen, is that it? Well, you must represent the Dark Brotherhood. I certainly wasn't expecting anyone else. So, I'll cut right to the chase. I would like to arrange a contract.
Good idea.
Several, actually. I dare say the most important work your organization has had in, well, centuries. As I said, I want you to kill several people. You'll find the targets as well as their manners of elimination quite varied. I'm sure someone of your disposition will probably even find it enjoyable. But you should know that these killings are but a means to an end, for they pave the way to the most important target. The real reason I'm speaking with a cutthroat in the bowels of this detestable crypt, for I seek the assassination of the
Emperor.
Oh, wonderful. You don't know how happy I am to hear you say that. So much has led to this day. So much planning and maneuvering.
The amount of truth in
It's
that
as if the
sentence
very
is
stars
actually
are finally aligned.
fascinating.
But I digress. Here, take these to your superior. Rexus, the items.
You didn't clap. How did you make a clapping sound?
Here. Here.
The sealed letter will explain
Thank
everything
you.
that needs to be done. The amulet is quite valuable. You can use it to pay for any and all expenses.
Sure. Take the goodies
Is
here.
there something else?
Yeah, I want to loot.
I have vowed to serve Armand Mortier until my dying breath. Let's remember that.
Alright, so naturally, at this point we would go back to the Dark Brotherhood. Alright, let's return to Astrid. Once we return to her, we can resume our goal of assassinating the Emperor. I apologize in advance if you happen to hear my daughter wake up. Oh, as you can see, I mentioned earlier, every time you do an assassination in another location, in one of the daggers, a new dagger will show up.
You're back. Good. All right, so, did you meet this Mortier? What did he want?
He wants us to kill the Emperor.
You're joking. Please,
I never jest. That's
What's
Cicero's
this?
job. Letter
Why,
explains it all.
Sithis, you're not joking. To kill the Emperor of Tamriel. The Dark Brotherhood hasn't done such a thing since the assassination of Pelagius. As a matter of fact, no one has dared assassinate an Emperor of Tamriel since the murder of Uriel Septim, and that was 200 years ago. No, she certainly wouldn't. And, for whatever reason, she chose to relay
What do you mean,
Mortier's
whatever reason,
information to
Astrid?
you.
I'm a badass.
I don't know exactly what's going on here, if you're the listener, or this is some fluke, or what. But what we now have before us...
So we'll accept the contract then.
You're damn right we'll accept it. If we pull this off, the Dark Brotherhood will know a fear and respect we haven't seen in centuries. You think I'd abandon an opportunity to lead my family to glory? But this is all so much to take in. I need time to read the letter and figure out where we go from here. And this amulet.
What you thinking,
I'm
Astrid?
thinking we need that amulet appraised. I want to know where it came from, how much it's worth, and if we can actually get away with selling it. And there's only one man who can give us what we need. Delvin Mallory. He's a fence, a private operator.
I
Works
know
out of the
Delvin.
Radway in Riften. Give me the letter. Bring Mallory the amulet. Find out everything you can and sell it if he's willing. He'll offer a letter of credit. That's fine. Delvin Mallory and the Dark Brotherhood have... history. He can be trusted.
Alrighty then. For those of you who haven't joined the Thieves Guild yet, this actually provides a decent opportunity to do so. We need to go all the way to Riften here. I won't go through the usual entrance to the Thieves Guild simply because it's a waste of time for me personally. But as I said, if you haven't joined, it's a good opportunity to join. Actually, I'm here for the Dark Brotherhood.
Oh, I see. Well, you're making friends all over, ain't ya? So, how is Astrid doing these days? Tell her to stop by sometime. We can have a drink. catch-up. Ah, but business, of course. What kind of business?
I need you to tell me about this amulet.
Let's see. Where, oh, where did you get this? No, don't answer. I don't want to know. This is an amulet of the Emperor's Elder Council, specially crafted for each member. Worth a small fortune. Ain't something you give up lightly. Look, it ain't my business to tell the Dark Brotherhood its business, but if you killed a member of the Elder Council, you better believe...
Will you buy it?
Buy it? This? An Elder Council amulet? Oh, yes. Oh, yes, indeed. Oh, wait just one moment. Here is a letter of credit, usable by Astrid only, for any service or item I can provide, as per our standard arrangement. You bring that back to your lovely mistress, with my regards.
Delvin, you're so creepy. Now, for those of you who noticed, I did just purchase a house in the right way. We're not going to go over that right now. It's a nifty little thieves getaway with relatively quick access to the Thieves Guild from outside of Riften in the event that you need to get in there real quick without people, you know, giving you a hard time or whatnot. But it's honestly elsewise rather inconvenient, like coming down through the right away just to go in there and get into your house. I mean, you can fast travel directly to your house at Tundra Homestead, so it's kind of one of those things where it's like, it's cool, just not entirely practical. It's got a nice hidden compartment with tons of, what are they called? Mannequins.
Good.
And weapon
You're
racks,
back.
so it's worth
Well,
looking into.
The Elder Council? Oh, now that explains quite a bit. Motier, you naughty, naughty boy. Hiring the Dark Brotherhood to help you rise beyond your station. Delicious. Was Mallory willing to buy the amulet?
Indeed he was.
Then we're ready to begin. Or, more specifically, you're ready to begin. After all, you're the one the Night Mother spoke to.
Not entirely sure why there's
Now
another
then,
iron dagger
I
in
hope
the
you
map.
have something nice
but...
to wear, because you're going to a wedding.
Ah, this quest.
Well, more like the public reception. It should be a lovely affair. You'll mingle with the guests, eat some cake, stab the bride. Oh, yes. You've got to kill the bride at her wedding. And they say romance is dead.
Alrighty
Your
then.
target's name is Vittoria Vici. She oversees the East Empire Company's
She's
business
also the
holdings
Emperor's
in
cousin.
Solitude. The wedding is being held in that city, at the Temple of the Divines. Her death will cause an uproar, which is exactly what we want. Vici is likely to address her guests frequently, as is the wedding custom. Kill her when she does that, and I promise you a significant bonus. Now go, and give the City of Solitude a celebration they're not likely to forget.
Will do. Now, if you speak to the Dark Elf, I believe she is,
Off to
here in
Solitude.
the Dark Brotherhood, she will tell you about a unique item that you can get. I simply have to find her. This is not the direction I was intending to go.
Brother.
Brother. Nope. Hey, actually.
That's too much of an... No. Who's our honeymoon? Tepid. No. Scrounging for contract. But I went on to teach at the college. Left after 2 years.
Don't let my
Too
appearance
simple.
throw you off.
Too safe.
I'm older than
Ah.
you.
None
A
of
lot
them
older.
truly
Gabriella.
And by
Does
then,
Deathlock... I hope you don't mind,
the
but I took the liberty of
structure of
surveying
school.
the site of the reception.
Yeah,
There's a small parapet just opposite the balcony that would prove an excellent spot for a long-range kill. I left something there for you, if you're inclined to take that approach.
Absolutely. And after
May the
doing so,
shroud of
there
death
will be a
embrace you.
unique bow that will spawn in that area, which we will go ahead and show you once we travel to Solitude. Let's see if I can actually go to the right location on the first time. Yeah, we're gonna avoid that for now.
Being old's not so bad. Daughter keeps me fed.
I can't imagine living by my child.
Proud Spire Manor. Now there's a fine home. Up for sale, too. If you're interested, talk to the steward in the keep.
Will do.
Wanderer like you must have
It's not all that great of a house, but I can always look into it. So I'm fairly certain we go up these stairs here. Right over here. Right and around.
Typical imperial rot. You speak of Skyrim
And then it
like
should
you
be
know the
right
land.
here.
You know its people.
Yeah.
You're from Cyrodiil. You know nothing about us. Nothing.
Finrail's End.
Oh, I know enough. I know those troublemaking stormcloaks refuse to submit to imperial authority. Such seditious behavior. Why, it's treason.
And when the
Since she was kind and generous enough to give us this unique bow, let's take a look at it. Target takes 20 points of frost damage to health and stamina. Very useful. For those of you who don't know, frost damage will actually slow your opponent, giving you more time to do more damage.
Good people of Solitude. I just wanted to take this time to thank you.
Boom. Hey everybody. Oh crap. I don't want to kill everyone here. Oh lord. I've been slowed. The main reason I don't want to kill everyone here is because I don't want any quest lines that I could have to disappear.
Gods, did that really just happen?
Absolutely.
This should be.
You missed. You missed too. You guys are awful shots. Naturally, you have to escape. Securing a good escape isn't exactly easy. Hi. Oof. Meanwhile, you've the hold of Solitude on you. Would have been nice if I had an invisibility. Hey guys. Excuse me here. Alright, they're all gone now. So we'll go ahead and fast travel back. But there's no one here. Whatever. Thankfully, I had a horse, otherwise that was going to be a huge problem. Possible, but annoying all the same. And there you can see another dagger has appeared.
The news is everywhere. Vittoria Vici, the Emperor's cousin, butchered at her own wedding. Well done. Let's see His Eminence try to ignore this. With Vici's murder, you've started us down a path the Dark Brotherhood hasn't traveled in centuries. The assassination of an emperor. And now your reward. A unique spell to summon a legend of the Dark Brotherhood. His soul serves us now in death, as his body once did in life.
This guy.
And of course, a bonus for killing Vici while she addressed her guests as instructed. Gold. Simple and pure. Spend it as you will. Now then, time to proceed to the next stage of the plan. Go and speak with Gabriella. She's been helping me arrange your next contract.
I believe this is where you go and speak to the gourmet, the super famous chef about super famous chef that introduced a lot of unique, excuse me, food items in Skyrim.
Dear brother, I've been waiting for you.
Thanks for the bow.
Your next contract awaits, as I'm sure Astrid indicated.
Indeed.
With the Emperor's arrival in Skyrim now a certainty, his security service, the Penitus Oculatus, will need to begin its preparations immediately. Security is being handled by a Commander Morrow. Astrid and I have devised a plan to break the man, and in doing so, cripple the Emperor's protection.
Looks like I got ahead of myself.
You are to slay the Commander's son, Gaius Morrow, and once he is dead, plant false evidence on his body, implicating him in a plot to kill the Emperor. He is set to leave the Penitus Oculatus outpost at Dragonbridge and inspect the security of each city in Skyrim. Go there now, observe Gaius Morrow's departure and follow him. Waylay him in one of the cities and send his soul to Sithis. Once he's dead, plant the incriminating letter on his body and let fate take care of the rest. Oh, and one final thing. To earn your bonus, do not kill Gaius Morrow in Dragonbridge or on the road. Kill him in one of the other major cities he'll be visiting.
Yeah,
there
this
the
is
body
the
will be
least fun
discovered
about this
quickly,
mission.
as will the letter implicating Gaius Morrow in the plot to assassinate the Emperor. Do that, and Astrid has authorized me to grant you a rather unique bonus. It is a special token to be given to Olava the Feeble in Whiterun. Olava is an old and dear friend, and a powerful seer. The token entitles you to a reading of your future. It's an opportunity one should not pass up.
Despite how ridiculous this sounds, it is actually very beneficial to get this bonus.
Walk in Gaius
So,
Morrow's shadow
I am going
and
to
deliver
attempt
him
to
the
do
judgment
so.
of Sithis.
This guy is actually fairly entertaining to listen to sometimes. And he's a free summon that just permanently stays. So as long as he doesn't die, you've essentially got a forever follower. I mean, he doesn't carry anything or anything like that, but it's pretty useful. Alright, and with that, we're going to call it the end of part 2 of the Dark Brotherhood. Join me again next week, and we'll go over part 3. If you guys enjoyed the video, please be sure to drop a like and hit the subscribe button and the little bell icon next to it. That really helps support me and kind of spreads the word. So if you guys could do that, that'd be super awesome. I really appreciate it. And if you guys have any, comments or recommendations or requests, be sure to, let me know by leaving a comment and tell me what you'd like to see. Because if I can do it for you, and I'd be more than happy to help out or show you guys a how-to video, a walkthrough on a certain dungeon you might be stuck on, anything like that, just send me a message or drop a comment, and I will be sure to cover that whenever I have the next opportunity. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you next time.